Hello, Jammer. I am happy to help us kind of get a fresh start. So, what I'd like you to do for math is when you go back into week 2, you're going to find 02.01, and this is where we're going to start fresh. Tomorrow, you're going to do 0201, and to find the assignment that's due, you're going to go in and you're going to complete all of the content pages where these blank pages are. So this is where all of the learning happens. You can have it read to you, especially for math, that might be helpful. And language arts has some long chunks. You're going to practice these, and when it talks about doing it in an interactive notebook, you just do that in a journal. And you practice, but then once you get to the final page, it'll tell you what needs to be printed to be submitted. And I actually need to see your work and handwriting. I don't want this typed in for math and language arts. I don't mind typing for science and social studies if it matches what the assignment is asking for, but I do need the handwritten work so that I see your thinking and I see you actually drawing out what you did. And that can still be done. You can print it, which is the easiest, or it can still be done in a journal. You just kind of recreate this page in your journal, and then you scan it, take a picture of it, or record a video of you showing me the answers, okay, written out. So that is what you would actually go in to submit when you see these assignment pages here. You're always going to find that on that last page. It's going to tell you what you need to print and turn in. The other things that are printed or done in the interactive journal, you still need to do to get that practice, at least do part of it to show that you understand. But this is the thing that needs to actually be submitted. So this would need to be either printed out or recreated and turned in. And then if you're going straight to the quiz from doing the to-do list without going through all of these pages of learning, where it's actually teaching you and giving you examples, having you click through these lessons, then you're not going to do very well on the quizzes. And right now that's kind of what I'm seeing. So I want to support you actually learning this. 5th grade math is hugely important for the rest of your learning in math. So I really want to make sure you're getting all of that. So what's going to happen is you're going to do this tomorrow, which is Friday. You're going to do this on Monday, 02.03 and 02.04. You're going to do these two on Tuesday, and then you're going to do this on Wednesday, and then you'll be caught up to where you can do Thursday and Friday of the following week. And that means you'll be all the way caught up through week 5. So you're going to do 2 a day to get yourself caught up. Beginning at 02.01, you're going to have to go back and redo it because it's right now we don't have the correct assignments and the scores are pretty low. For language arts, you are going to start next week. You're not going to go back and do anything. Math is the only thing I want you to go back and redo at this point to really make sure you build on those skills. But in week 5, which is next week, starting next Monday, you're going to see 02.01 starts here. Do not go straight to this quiz. You need to click into this content and actually move through all of it, especially since it's going to start some writing prompts and some writing things. And you might come across stuff that's helpful charts, but you're actually going to see that you might start some of the writing tasks later on in this, okay? And that means that if you skip it, like all of the stuff on the narrative and the prompt, here's a good exemplar. So that's what they're going to be looking for that you're going to be working on. And then if you go all the way through this, it's going to start you on your own narrative writing, and that will be turned in later. So yes, you're taking a quiz, but if you skip that stuff, you won't have what you need for turning in here later on in the week. So you're going to start with this on Monday. You can complete this on Tuesday, do this on Wednesday, and then turn this in on Thursday. And you'll see within here, it's not going to ask for a quiz. It's going to ask for you to look at this writing prompt that you've been working on, write a narrative about a character who goes exploring and discovers a new land. And you either need to recreate this prompt or this graphic organizer to write towards that prompt, or you need to print this, write into it, and scan it and upload it. And so that'll get you to where we need to be for language arts next week. And then for science, you are going to start, you're going to do 02.01, which starts in this week. This is week 4. All right, so I want you to move forward to this. You are going to start right here and you are going to go through all the content until you see what needs to be turned in. If you've already done this, I'm going to have you go back and look at what needs to be submitted because this is the assignment. Mixtures of solids, you need to either print this or write it in a journal, but it needs to reflect this learning. All right, and then that'll get you caught up for week 4 in science, and then the last one is social studies. While you're catching up on math, you're going to have a break on social studies because you won't start 02.01 until the week 6, and that won't be due until October 3rd. So you have a little pause while you're doubling up on math. So I'm hopeful that will help. We can't just do the to-do list. We actually need to go into the content. Even for a quiz in something like social studies, you need to be going through all of these pages, learning through all of the interactives, all the videos, so that you're doing a little bit better on the quizzes. Please reach out if you have any questions. I'm here to help. And just note that within your email, I sent that Zoom link so that we can meet on Monday and touch base on this plan. And also I can kind of share my screen and walk you through things. If you have any questions, it should only take about 5 to 10 minutes, but I really do want to make sure you understand.